What's up, motherfoxers? Welcome back to the Dirty Pirate Hooker Garage. I have no idea what this video is going to be about. There's just a bunch of little weird shit we got to do. If you haven't seen my last video, I bought all that window stuff. You know, I bought all that freaking door glass stuff, the one channel molding and whatever else, the belt strip and whatever. And I just said I'm going to hand it off to my dad. He's a retired mobile glass guy. He did that for 20 years. If he doesn't know exactly how to do it, he can figure it out because he's done tons of weird stuff on door glass and back glass and windshields and stuff. So hopefully I don't get involved in that. So we'll see what happens. But I did get that plug. The plug that was holding me up from getting the wiring done that I had to order from LMR because they're the only ones that sell it, for the fan plug. So now I'm just waiting for the fan switch, because remember that thing broke in half, and found one of those on Amazon, I guess. So luckily, I mean, and the thing is about those heater plugs, that's the only plug. There's 3 plugs that go in the back of that thing, and that's the only one that anybody sells that I've seen. So that red one that I wanted to replace, I can't find. It's got a broken tab. It should be secure enough, but there's that. So let's just go on a journey. I bought something kind of fun. I'll show you. Said if I'm gonna put this on the car, let's have some fun with it. So here, what is this? The outside trim of the window?
Inside channel.
Oh, inside panel.
Where the window rides.
Look at this. It's crumbled. That reminds me of a BBK header gaskets after about a year.
This is where the window rides. I've never seen one like that.
And that's pretty much it. Doesn't look any different than what the other stuff was when the stuff was in there. But
yeah, that type of.
And I think that's what these. No, those guides.
The guides are out.
Yeah, watch your head there.
Yeah. Guides are for.
Are they
right here?
Do they need to be replaced? Do you think?
Those are in good shape. Yeah.
Really? Okay.
I don't really want to.
And what we came to a consensus as the last time. You see that? I never had these panels off here, but the telltale sign was down here where it was blue around this thing, and we were trying to figure out the color code to this car, which is not, well, this is vermilion red, but if you look at the inside of the car, there's the color right there. I don't know, there's like 4 different shades of this, so I'm not exactly sure what it was, but when we looked on the paint code on the door, it said vermilion red, which is weird. But seeing the inside color to this, we looked at the VIN number, and the VIN number here, it's different. So it's a different door.
This is where the window rides.
But yeah, there's the run channel or whatever. There is braking.
That's that.
Yeah, anyway.
This is this.
Yeah. This side ain't no better. I mean, this before he took that off, this whole piece was gone over on the other side too. Bigger chunk than what's left here, but
it just pops out. Fall apart when you try to take it out, it just pops.
Yeah, it just breaks. Don't break my window. He brought up, you probably want to paint this. So now I've got sidetracked from what I was doing to do this.
Well, you gotta put brand new black on there.
But I got some trim black over here, guys. Problem is, there's shit paint on top of the paint. If you can see that, and this is where I sanded it off. So apparently, whatever paint they used to paint the whole interior of the car, they just decided to paint here too, man. I'm dealing with hillbillies, man. So literal hillbillies. I mean, this car came from Georgia. No offense to the people in Georgia, but I lived there for a minute. Wasn't my most pleasant experience, but yeah. So now we're doing this. And of course, probably doing the mirror. I'm gonna need more paint. All because you said let's paint it.
I said, would you like to?
You know, the horn, you know, we decided, you know, let's have a little fun. Well, I did anyway. So, there you go. We tested it. I tested it. It's loud. It's fucking loud, man. It's a nice little surprise. And there you go. There it is. Got about 3 coats of that etch primer on there, and then about 3 coats of this trim black gloss. Goes with this faded shit right here. And this peeling quarter glass. Just, it blends right in. There you go, man. That side's done. It didn't take me very long, but I don't know. I don't think I want to tackle the other one right now while this is wet, because I don't want to be spewing dust everywhere, and I'll let that dry. We'll get to that later, but that side's done. It's done. And we did it all professional and made sure we taped off everywhere. Yeah, just like right down here too, you know, perfect. Nobody looks down there, man. They do, however, see this. But I don't care, she's a whore. Yummy! There's a bunch of surface rust underneath this paint. That's about all I'm going to do. It's all smooth. May look weird, but it's smooth. Nice and smooth. So this side was a little weird. But I'm going to clean this up. And then get some primer on there. Some etch primer, so because I got bare metal in spots. Then we'll get the black on there, man. And he's got one whole side done. It is the next day, guys. We had to let this sit overnight, so, and then he got after it today, and here we go. There it is. Everything's all nice and weather sealed. Yeah. This is what he had to rivet. This is what he had to rivet right here. Okay, but anyway, I'm so bad with before and afters, guys. I'm sorry. You look like shit. Just take my word for it. So, wiring. So here's the plug. It's got to wire it up, and I don't know if I showed you in the last video. Here's the length I did on the one of the other plugs here, and the other one's up in there. I still got to do it. It's that one little 2-wire deal, but yeah, here are the wires I gotta do. Oops. And yeah, we'll wire this up. I'm sure you guys want to watch it, don't you? Now we'll just get this done real quick. And oh, the only other thing is we got the brake. I got a new brake switch, so seats are got to come out because we're gonna have to do carpeting as soon as we get all this stuff done, this put up, and start cleaning this out. Seats got to come out so we can get the carpeting, which is cool because then we can get up underneath there and get that brake switch swapped out. And look at these speakers. I got some Orions in here. These look new and pretty nice. I got some kickers I bought because I wasn't sure what was in there. Those look pretty new, but they're coming out. So, and I don't show this too much, but here's the kind of butt connectors I like, uninsulated, and then just take some marine grade shrink wrap, and we'll seal those up. They got glue in them, guys, so it's real good stuff. And then you take these things. If you see the little notch right there. And when you're crimping these are a non-insulated crimper and an insulated crimper. You always stick it on non. Always stick the little back piece right here. That's something I've learned from, I think, Tony D. You take that little spike and you put it on the opposite side of this little divot. You stick it on there, and I give it one little crimp here and then one little crimp on this way, so it's got 2 crimps on it. And then we'll get the wire on there with some shrink wrap, guys. That's pretty much all I do. Simple. All right, peeps. We got the first Deutsch plug-in. That was a pain in the arse because I love it when they double up these wires. It didn't want to go. We shoved her in though. Alright, so now I gotta figure out which one of these is which. So, if you look on here, this yellow wire here is a positive. So I'm guessing the purple wire is the positive. The white is the horn, or I mean the white, the blue is the horn, and we got a blue one here, and the black obviously is the ground. So that's the way I'm going to wire it. I have to hook up the horn first. If I plug it in and the horn's just on, well, we know we got to switch a couple of those wires out. I mean, the ground's the ground, that's the easy part, but the other two, I don't know. I just know that this right here is the hot wire. So yeah, I'm guessing that's what the purple is. So we'll see. Alright guys, here we are with this thing. This has a little mount block on the side of it here, and it looks like you could mount it. This is where I'm going to mount it actually. This is where the horns actually mount. You could mount it like this. Obviously that's not going to work. You can mount it like this. That may work, but this is in the way. I think our best bet isn't this way, but this way. This way keeps it tucked and out of the way of everything. And they have this little weird nut here that goes in this thing and it doesn't turn. Okay, so you can put this nut on there. I just drilled that out. I wanted to thread it so I could thread this in there and the nut, but unfortunately this is a special bolt and it's a metric bolt. I don't have a metric tap and die set, so I couldn't do that. So we are going to mount this sucker right here. Alright, so I got the relay mounted right here. Wasn't the longest bolt I can find, but pretty close. So we just got a little bolt action. Right? Bolt action? That's a gun. Anyway, just gotta hook that up. Luckily these things hook into the wires to the thing. I got this absolutely way too long of a freaking hot wire with the fuse in line on it, which is fantastic. So we have got the pins on for the horn. Problem is, just like I thought, it's just short. So I'm gonna have to add literally this scrap wire to this to get it to be long enough, man. I mean, hillbillies. Well, there you have it. There's the inch of wire added to this stupid horn. So let me plug it in here and see what happens. Are we gonna start fires or are we gonna honk some horns? All right, we got her hooked up. Sad trombone moment. Womp womp. So yeah, we pulled the button out. Leads are broke. Why didn't I check that first? Why? So I don't know. Oops, what the hell's going on inside here? These two wires are connected to a couple of soldered to a couple of leads, and then there's a third lead in there. What the, you know, I mean, what the. So if this were up here, I don't know. Maybe that's too much. Too much time on a horn. Oh, Jesus. Let me just put this together and I guess hope those are the right fucking the blue and the, I don't know. Yeah guys, here we go. I pulled this apart And this is all I got. There's supposed to be contacts, a freaking copper plate and whatnot with this stuff, and they gutted it, man. So, I don't know. Might have to come back to this later. That sucks. But, look down here. No more wires. They're all where they're supposed to be now. That's done. So, yeah. I mean, moving on from horns. Okay, so the whole, the horn thing ain't gonna work. So I know you guys want to hear the horn. So, there's nothing I could do about it. There is something I can do about the horn button, and I ordered it, and it's on its way. So hopefully that takes care of the whole situation. Anyway, let me go ahead and just wire these, get a couple of wires and hit the battery so you guys can hear. I don't know how this is going to translate on video here because, yeah, GoPro, I don't know, their mics on the cameras, they de-amplify extremely loud sounds. So, I mean, it's just something I noticed when you edit a bunch of GoPro footage on certain things. You just notice something like that. It really, it takes the dB down on it. So we'll see how how this translates, man. All right, guys. Got the old alligator clips on the two horn wires here. Here you go, man. This is fucking loud. All right. So if many of you haven't seen this for a long time, this car was an original 4-cylinder automatic. We switched it to a V8, so we had to put a manual hub in here, and I just got the kit here. I'm gonna go ahead and stick her in. I got the hardware for it. I bought this a while ago, guys, so I found a little angle for y'all to watch this boring process of just putting these little clips in. I should say speed nuts. Just excuse me or my wet hair I go around. Alright. Should be good to go. I took the handle off because I didn't want to. Because these things, man, if you look at these things, they're always stretched out. Right there, that hole is. It's always stretched out. It's because people are putting them over the freaking handle too, so I took that off. Not a big deal. And then there we go. Hopefully these line up, you know. It doesn't look like they are. I probably have to adjust it to where it's got to be. You just got to get one of these things started here. Well, that's cool. The washers are like in the way. I'll take care of that. Alright, this is called modification, fools. You take the part that's supposed to go in the car and you do a little bit of work to it. That is what is called a mod. That's right, baby. See, gang, they got this piece of crosslink. I know what that is. We cut this stuff at work as a gasket on these things. I've never seen a gasket on these things before, so in order to tighten it down, it's gonna bend through that thing. So this stuff, it's pretty flammable. When it burns, it's very toxic. But China, they're not trying to kill us. Alright, peeps. Oh my god. My hair's in rare form. I gotta get a haircut. Anywho, so we got the windows. My dad got the windows all done on here. The side windows. And looks pretty good, man. Of course, we got the windows rolled up on it to keep them, so they can form there. So let's take a look. There is the passenger side. It looks great, nice, new, painted, you know, and we got this special stuff going on there, and this one's not as well, it is peeling like the other side, but it's okay. So, there's all of that, and we'll take one more look over here at the driver's side. All done. No more leaky whore, hopefully. So I think right now I'm gonna get rid of these things and just zip tie these over here, get these a little bit neater. And of course I gotta undo everything I did over here because of the, you know, the fire we had with this one. So I'm gonna end up probably just gonna get just a good set of wires, guys, that I can actually size. But anyway, I want to go ahead and start cutting these out, get these all done, and we'll probably end it here, man. There you go, simple and done. I know it looks a little funky there, but it's because they're too long, man. But they're sitting off the headers. That's most important. You don't want those things laying on there. And I'll bring this video to an end. I know, hodgepodge stuff. Like I said, next video, I'm pretty sure we'll be getting the fenders on. So, thanks for watching. Almost time to drive. Hope it runs. I mean, while driving. Anyway, see you later.